Welcome to Real State of Mind, a show for new and experienced agents who are looking for real-life strategies to run a profitable business. My goal is to share actionable items that you can start implementing immediately. If you're ready to drop the excuses and show up as the agent you intend to be, you're in the right spot. I'm your host, Amanda Knight, Dallas-Fort Worth real estate professional. Let's get started. We know the language of real estate is numbers, and when we know our numbers, we know where our business stands. Now, for me, about half of my production is done through listings. Why? Because listings bring leverage. And so I always want to know how many listings must I have active at all times to ensure that I'm going to hit my overall production goal. So I'm going to go over a simple formula to help you calculate how many listings you must have active to hit your production number as well. Okay, here's our Excel spreadsheet. Here we're going to go step by step to calculate how many listings you must have active at all times. So here in box A, we're going to go ahead and use the example of 50 units closed. So in box A, that's where you're going to put what you intend to close next year. We're going to factor in a fallout rate. And if you know what your fallout rate is, then you can factor that percentage in. We're going to go ahead and use a standard 10% fallout rate. So 10% of 50 is 5. We're going to put 5 into box B. Now in box C, we're going to go ahead and add boxes A and B together to give us a grand total of 55 units. What percentage of those closings will be listings? Now, I'm going to go ahead and put 50% in for this example. Now, we're going to go ahead and times the total by the percentage. So if we take 55 times 50%, that's going to give us 27.5, which is what I'm going to put in box E. Now, again, we're going to factor out a fallout rate. What percentage of your listings will sell? I like to use 75%. And again, if you know what your percentage is, go ahead and add that in there as well. So we're going to divide box E by F. So that's 27.5 divided by 75% to give us a number of 37 to go in box G. Box H is asking average days on market. I'm going to go ahead and put 45 in here. Now, right now, my market is about 30. However, I know that we're headed into a different market for next year, so I'm going to increase that just to give it a little bit of buffer. Box I, we're going to take the average days on market and divide it by 365 to give us our turnover rate. So that number is going to be 8.11 in this example. Now we're going to take the average turnover rate. So we're going to take G divided by I. So 37 divided by 8.11 to give me 4.52. So that tells me that if I intend to close 50 units next year, I must carry 5 active listings at all times in order to hit this overall goal. And it's as simple as that. Thanks so much for tuning in to today's video. All right, that is it for today. What did you take away that you will immediately start doing in your business? Comment below or screenshot this episode, post it, and tag me in it. And be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on great episodes like this one. Thank you so much for listening. Talk with you soon.